So what's happening, people? It's me again, Courtney. I'm going to do my MMA predictions, but on a side note, big up Team Jamaica at the Olympics. The whole team's doing really well. Obviously, I've just watched the 200 meter men's 200 meter final. Jamaica 1, 2, 3. We cleaned up, completely cleaned up. Usain Bolt's got the sprint double, gold medals. Johan Blake's got silvers. Big up Fraser Price and Campbell Brown, those ladies in the 200 metres and the 100 metres. Team Jamaica smacking it out of the park. And happy Independence Day, Jamaica. 50 years of independence, doing it on your own. Congratulations. But anyway, back to my predictions. This time's for UFC 150, Henderson versus Edgar 2. This will take place on Saturday, the 11th of August. At the Pepsi Centre in Denver. Obviously, there are 5 fights on the main card. And I'll start from the bottom of the main card, work my way up to the main event. All the odds in this video are provided by John Petit from MMARecap.com. If you want the document that I've got, holler at him on Twitter with the username Scream13. So that's Scream13. I'll put it in the link, put it in below. And you can get your hands on the document. It's called By the Numbers, and it has a breakdown of each fight, or the last 5 fights, the odds for them. Really useful, interesting stuff. But yeah, holler at him. But anyway, on to the fights. First fight on the main card is Justin Lawrence versus Max Holloway. Justin Lawrence, I haven't seen this guy fight, but he's minus 140, so he's the favourite. He's 5'8". He's got 4 wins. He's only had 4 fights and 4 wins. He's an Ultimate Fighter veteran, Ultimate Fighter live veteran. Haven't seen him fight, so I can't say much about him. His last fight was a win by KO, head kick KO, I think it was, against John Coffer. His last 5 fights, he hasn't had 5 fights, it's just 4 wins. Well, he's fighting Max Holloway, who's plus 100. He's 5'11". He's had 5 wins, 1 loss. Again, I haven't seen this guy fight either. His last fight was the decision win against Pat Shilling. And his last 5 fights are 4 wins and 1 loss. I'm just going to go with the favourite in this fight, which is Justin Lawrence. I'm not sure how. I don't know how any of these guys are fight. I don't know. There you have it. This fight on the card, this would have been an interesting fight. Yushin Akami versus Buddy Roberts. Yushin Akami is minus 530 in this fight. He's 6'2". He's got a 26, 7 and 1 record. Yushin Akami, Thunder, very strong. He'll clinch. He will clinch and keep you against the cage. His strike has improved, as he showed against Tim Bosch, but obviously his last fight he lost against Tim Bosch. He was kicking Tim Bosch's arse up until that point. His last 5 fights had 3 wins and 2 losses. And he's fighting Buddy Roberts. I've never seen this guy fight. He's plus 350. He's 6'2". He's got a 12 and 2 record. His last 5 fights, he's been unbeaten in his last 5 fights. His last fight was a decision win. But I'm picking Akami, Thunder. That guy scares me. He should be a villain in a film. That guy just scares me. But anyway, Akami to win that fight. Next fight on the card is Jake Shields versus Ed Herman. Jake Shields is returning to middleweight. He's minus 180 in this fight. He's 6 foot. He's got a 27, 6 and 1 record. Former Strikeforce middleweight champion. Former Elite XC welterweight champion. He's got his own style. His jits and his wrestling together. He calls it American Jiu-Jitsu, which is very effective. It's more, a lot of takedowns, still getting the submissions as well. Excellent submission guy. At welterweight, he didn't look too good at all. His first fight against Martin Campbell, he was pants. He was looking to scrape that match. He hasn't looked the best. His strike is getting better. He's actually trying. He looks like he's doing. He's getting it. He caused GSP a few problems. He's actually coming at GSP, which I found a bit surprising. GSP couldn't handle his rhythm. But Jake Shields is getting good. He beat Dan Henderson, man. And all that beats Dan Henderson, he's not, and that fight in Strikeforce as well, he was getting beat up by Ben Henderson, and then he just turned it on. He just smothered Henderson, kept him on the ground, mounted him. No, Jay Shields is good. Anyway, his last fight was a win via decision against Akihiro. No, who was it? Yoshihiro Akiyama, Sexy Armor. His last 5 fights had 3 wins and 2 losses. And he's fighting Ed Shortfuse Herman, who's plus 150 in this fight. Ed Herman is 6'2". He's got a 20-8 record. He's an Ultimate Fighter veteran as well. Interestingly enough, 13 of his 20 wins have come via submission. He's got a decent strike, quite heavy-handed as well. You know what I mean? His last fight was a win against, was a submission win against Clifford Sparks, not Starks. His last 5 fights, so 4 wins and 1 loss. This should be quite a good matchup actually. Jake Shields coming back to middleweight, so it should be quite decent. You know, Ed Herman's submission game, he's a bit underrated, but he's got a lot of his wins by submission. But I'm still going with Jake Shields. Now he's back in the weight, I think he probably feels better at. I'm going to go with Jake Shields probably by decision or submission. There you go. The next fight on the card is Donald Cerrone versus Melvin Guillard. This could potentially be fight of the night. If it ain't this, then it's going to be the main event that's fight of the night. Donald Cerrone is minus 310 in this fight. He's 5'11". He's got 5'11". He's got an 18-4 1 record. Donald Cerrone's got wicked striking, wicked Muay Thai, knees, clinch work is pretty good. You know, he can come in and out. You know, stay on the outside as well. He's really good. He's one of those guys as well that, you know, again, his submission game is really good. Most 18 out of his 18 wins, 13 of them have been submissions. Really, really good. He's one of those guys that beats them down and then submits them instead of just carrying on beating them down. He will submit. Yeah, his last fight was a win against Jeremy Stevens via decision. His last 5 fights had 4 wins and 1 loss. The 1 loss was against Nate Diaz. Yeah, but he's fighting Melvin Guillard, who's plus 230 in this fight. Guillard is 5'9". He's got a 30-10, 2-1 record. This guy's been fighting since he was born. Guillard is very quick, big bombs in his hands, KO power easily. Got a decent takedown defense as well. You know, since moving from he wasn't Jackson's with Cerrone, now Jackson's Winklejohn, so I should say. But he's moved to the Black Zillions camp, so you know he may have learned some more submission defenses, takedown defenses, etc., etc. But you know he's on a 3-fight win streak at the moment as well. I think he is. That's what my notes say anyway. But yeah, but I'm still. In his last 5 fights, is that I had. But his last fight was a win against Fabricio Camoes. His last 5 fights had 3 wins and 2 losses. I'm picking Cerrone via submission. He knows that's his weakness, so he's going to try and take him down. If he doesn't take him down, he's going to beat him up, then submit. But Cerrone via submission. And on to the main event, Ben Henderson versus Frankie Edgar. Ben Henderson is minus 190 in this fight. He's the favourite this time. He's 5'9". He's got a 16-2 record. Ben Henderson is very well rounded. He's a current lightweight champion. He's got a distinct reach advantage. He's got really good takedowns, ground and pound. He will work for them takedowns. He will hold onto your leg for a whole minute just to get a takedown. This guy, you know, he just keep going for the takedown. Stand-up's pretty good as well. But overall, he's just really well rounded. Fighting big as well for that weight. He's fighting Frankie. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. In his last 5 fights, he had 4 wins and 1 loss. His last fight was a win against Frankie Edgar via decision. Some people thought he didn't win that fight. I personally did think he won it. I've watched it again. But there you have it. That's Benson Henderson. He's fighting Frankie Edgar, who's plus 165. He's 5'6". He's got 14-2 and 1 record. Frankie Edgar, former lightweight champion, very quick, very good boxing. Gets in and out like a mosquito, man. In and out. and he just moves all. He just keeps going. He's got cardio for days. Just keeps going and going and going. You know, he sets up, he punches and kicks. He sets it. You know, he uses angles. Goes in and out. He did it to BJ Penn. Confused the hell out of BJ Penn. You know, the little cabbage patch didn't know what was going on. BJ Penn's my favourite fighter. I'm really pissing. I'm really joking. But yeah, he uses angles well. His takedowns are pretty good as well. You know, he's got a decent submission game as well. But you know, he's fighting Ben Henderson again, and I think, yeah, his last fight was the loss against Henderson. His last 5 fights had 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. But I'm picking Henderson to win the fight, same way as he did last time. It wouldn't surprise me if Henderson gets a submission as well. If Frankie leaves his head out, he may go for the guillotine. But I'm picking Ben Henderson to win. So let me just go for a quick roundup of the picks I have. Lawrence, Okami, Shields, Cerrone and Henderson. Those are my picks. Don't forget to rate the video, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, reply or do whatever below. Come on, man. You can follow me on the Twitter with the same username, Choku. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Courtney MMA. I'll put the links in below. I train at leicestermma.co.uk. If you're in the Midlands, if you're in the UK at all, come and see us. We will provide for you. But yeah, go to the website leicestermma.co.uk. Sites that I frequent all the time: lapelchoke.com, tweetmma.co.uk, mmapundit.co.uk, and if you want one of these, if you can see, maybe not, holler at, go to para16s.net. They've got this one. This is I think this is a US version. There's a Brazilian version of this shirt and a Mexican version of this shirt. They've got more stuff coming in. But yeah, para16s.net. Marcus Brown. But yeah, they've got a gorilla one. I want that t-shirt. I want that shirt. That one looks bad. But anyway, para16s.net. But yeah, those are my picks. Those are my predictions. I will be back and try and get these videos up earlier. I'm gonna try and squeeze in the Strikeforce Rousey versus Kaufman prediction video as well. That should be a wicked fight, and I put the predictions up for that in the next week or so. But anyway, peace. Jamaica all day, every day.